You're watching the Northern Miner, filming at the AME's Roundup event in Vancouver. I'm pleased to introduce Colin Smith, the CEO of Toogood Gold, who is advancing a district-scale high-grade gold project in Newfoundland. Welcome.
Thank you, Henry. Yeah, it's great to be here. Yeah.
All right. So, in plain language, tell us about the project, where it's located, and why that's important.
Absolutely, yeah. So the Toogood Gold project is located on the northern coast of beautiful Newfoundland, and it's a district-scale, 164 square kilometer high-grade gold asset. Early stage exploration. It was only first drilled in 2022, where a new drilling discovery was made at what's called the Quinlan zone. Visible gold was intersected on 15 of the first 19 holes ever drilled in the project. So we had the opportunity to move back in and drill that again last year.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so how many meters did you drill, and tell me more about the results from that campaign?
Yeah, so we drilled 2,000 meters in 33 drill holes. 30 of those were focused on the Quinlan discovery. And so from the drilling in 2022, it was a felsic dike host of the gold, and it was fully open along strike in both directions and down dip. So we came in and did an aggressive step out and infill program on that. We had a 100% hit rate on the felsic dike. All the holes were gold bearing with a highlight interval of over 29 meters at 2.3 grams, very near surface. And importantly as well, it's vectoring us towards the southwestern strike extent. The best hole so far was the southwesternmost hole that we drilled. So it's pointing us to the southwest for future drilling.
So what's the style of mineralization there?
Yeah, so it's, regionally speaking, it's a orogenic gold, intrusive hosted gold and epithermal gold belt. It's actually the same structural corridor as the Valentine Lake gold mine, which Equinox put into production last year. We're only about 50 clicks north of the Queensway project that Newfound Gold has as well. And in the case of Quinlan, it's an intrusive hosted gold system. So as I said before, it's a felsic dike. In fact, in outcrop at surface, you can see half-centimeter blebs of visible gold at surface. And so it's great to see that, obviously, both at surface and in the drill core.
Okay, so taking all together, where does that leave you, and what does the program for 2026 entail?
Yeah, so Quinlan remains open in all directions. As I said before, the southwestern strike extent is probably where we'll go next. And importantly as well, we drilled a new target style at Toogood this past summer called the Mélange contact. And that's basically a district scale geological contact which runs about 15 kilometers long through the project area. So we drilled 3 holes, the first 3 holes ever drilled into Mélange, and we hit gold in all 3 holes, gram to multi-gram intervals. And so it really opened up this 15 kilometer long prospective trend. And interestingly as well, it trends right in the direction of where Quinlan is going. So one of the high priority targets we have to suss out is the intersection of those 2 structural trends. Every geologist, which I am, loves the structural intersection, and so that'll be a big drill target for us moving forward.
So if they intersect, how large could this potentially become? Are you able to say?
Remains to be seen, but one of the important things to note is when Prospector Metals made the discovery in 2022, Prospector is a discovery group company. I was at Discovery Group for about 8 years, so I know the project very well from that time. Concurrent to their drill program, they were also doing a detailed geological mapping program. And in that program, they discovered probably 45 plus occurrences of this felsic dike property-wide. Most of those remain unsampled, but now that we know that the felsic dike is a robust gold host at Toogood, those all become high priority targets for us to look at in the future.
Okay, so lots of upside on the property.
Indeed, yeah.
Okay, so what are the top 3 things you'd like investors to take away from Toogood Gold?
Yeah, tier 1 jurisdiction and a high discovery potential. Newfoundland hasn't seen the decades of exploration that some of the more established gold belts have, like the Abitibi in Canada or Southwest US. And so it just hasn't seen the maturity of drilling, and it leaves a lot of opportunity for discovery, Henry. And in addition to that, the backers of Toogood, the fellow members of the board include Matt Roma, who is founding CFO of Snowline Gold, Darren Devine, who's chairman of Dolly Varden Silver, Sean Kuhn is our strategic advisor, whom I don't think needs any introduction. And so between the team we have, the market that is upon us, and the asset, I think we have a very high leverage play to move forward.
Just tell me about your share structure. How many shares outstanding?
Yes, we have 78 million shares outstanding, about 84 fully diluted. So pretty tight structure. We only first listed in January or July of last year. So it's pretty early days. The story is a bit under the radar for a lot of folks. But I think we're happy where we are. We've got a great team behind us, and it's time to take advantage of this market.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Well, there you have it. That's Toogood Gold's CEO, Colin Smith. Thanks for joining me.
Thanks very much, Henry.